Saving the Sea Turtles by Carlee Trusky. Urgent action needs to be taken to protect our sea turtles. There are several challenges that sea turtles face that are leading them to become endangered and even extinct. Several of these challenges include predators like coyotes and raccoons, pollution within our oceans and beaches, and climate change. The several challenges that sea turtles face are actively risking their survival and health. Sea turtles are remarkable creatures that serve an extreme importance towards our ocean ecosystems, and since they are being challenged daily, we will be seeing less of them throughout our history. Cute, right? Wrong. Raccoons, along with coyotes, are actively harming sea turtles. Because of their keen sense of smell, they are able to find out where the turtles are nesting within the beaches. It's often that the sea turtles will be eaten before they hatch because they are dug up by predators. Found on WSF, only 1 in 1,000 sea turtles make it to adulthood. If they're lucky enough to make it that far, they are still at risk by being eaten by predators within the ocean. Since sea turtles are sitting at the bottom of the food chain, they are susceptible to a lot of dangers, especially young turtles. Predators that hunt sea turtles make it very hard for them to repopulate and survive. Since they are most harmed or eaten at birth, it gives them a very low chance for them to thrive. Climate change is also another known factor of lowering the chance of sea turtle survival. This immediate danger is not only changing the sea level, but it's also changing sand temperatures. When climate change changes sand temperatures, it creates a lot of reproductive struggles for the sea turtles. To explain why the change of temperature within sand is harmful to sea turtles is because warmer sand produces more female turtles. If climate change continues to increase sand temperature, then less male turtles will be reproduced. This fact lowers the chance of repopulation amongst sea turtles. In the video that you just watched, the little girl is explaining how climate change is drastically going to affect sea turtle repopulation. If the sand is colder, then more males will be reproduced. If climate change continues to be uneven regarding the increase and decrease of temperatures in the sand, then there is going to be an uneven distribution of male and female sea turtles, ultimately creating a hole in their population. Regarding the plastic pollution problem our society faces, sea turtles are quite literally caught in the middle of it. Sea turtles are getting caught in nets and eating plastics we have let consume our ocean waters and beaches. When trash gets thrown into the ocean, it serves as a serious danger for our sea turtles. When garbage is dropped on the beach or near the shore, it is likely that it will blow into the ocean or get stuck in the sand. Plastic has been harming our sea turtles in many different ways. WWF quotes that ingesting plastics isn't a harmless mistake. The consumption of this man-made material can cost sea turtles their lives. That's because plastic can cause blockages in their intestines and even pierce the intestinal wall and cause internal bleeding. Even if a sea turtle finds food in the ocean, it's likely that when they go to eat it, they will still ingest pieces of plastic. When eating too much plastic, the sea turtle will either starve to death because they aren't getting the right nutrients, or they will be killed from the inside. Plastic creates a serious threat for sea turtles when ingested because it can block their intestines from getting any real food, or it will harm their organs because of its sharp edges. Another reason why sea turtles are eating plastic is because they are mistakenly thinking that the pieces of plastic are actually food. It was found on BBC that a plastic bag floating in the sea not only looks like a jellyfish snack, but it gives off a similar odor. When plastic is left floating in the ocean, it's often that algae, marine organisms, and bacteria will colonize it. These organisms will secrete an ocean-like odor, causing the sea turtles to become confused. The plastic debris will become deceptive towards the sea turtles, leaving them to think that a piece of plastic is something that they can eat because of its fishy smell. Since beaches are so heavily polluted, many organizations have been created to clean up the trash left behind on the sand. A counter-argument was made stating that this is actually a waste of time, money, and energy. This argument claims that money should be directed towards getting rid of pollution at its source. A solution presented is that we need to become more aware of our actions. We need to become understanding that our oceans are already heavily polluted and that by not focusing on cleaning our beaches will only create a bigger issue. This argument misses the fact that our oceans are already severely polluted and actively harming sea turtles. Cleaning efforts are very essential to creating an environmental change towards our pollution crisis. Sea turtles are already currently suffering from the plastic within our oceans, so it's now important that we try to prevent this from advancing even further. To further my solution, we need to make sure that our plastics are going into the correct places. We should be recycling and making sure that we are throwing away our trash. We should also be limiting our plastic usage, especially near the ocean. This means bringing reusable items to the beach to ensure that we are not furthering the endangerment of our sea turtles.